Hi guys, so this is your next video tutorial. I'm going to show you today how to make the perfect poached egg. So some of you may never have heard of a poached egg before, and many of you might not be able to get hold of any eggs, but good luck, you never know. So here we go. So the first thing you need to do, I have to sort of duck down a bit, you're actually balanced in my utensils pot at the moment. It was the only way I could angle you so you could see the pan. The first thing you have to do is think about the eggs that you're using. The fresher the eggs, the better your poached egg will be. So just if you use kind of older eggs, what will happen when you put them in the pan in the boiling water, they'll just go like this. And you'll end up with a huge, big, thin, flappy egg, and it'll be a bit of a pain. So the fresher the better. The only egg I've got left isn't the freshest in the world, but I'm just going to do the best I can with it. So first of all, I'm going to put my toast on, so that can be getting ready. And I've already put some boiling water into my pan. I've only about half filled it really. You don't need a full pan to do this. And I'm using quite a small pan. It looks big in the picture, but it's not. It's probably, you know, the small rulers we have in school, that's probably the width of it. So it's the smallest pan I've got. And the only thing with the poached eggs, you can only do one at a time, but it's fine. Anyway, so I'm just gonna put my toast on, be right back. There we go, my toast's on, and I'm going to turn this on. So I have actually put boiling water in it already. You don't have to do that, but I've just done it because it speeds things up a little bit. So what I've done, I've turned the temperature up a bit higher to start with, just to get it boiling, and then what I'll do is turn it down. So I've put it on, it's on 5 at the moment. Just turn it up a bit more to get it boiling. Takes a minute. I'm just going to get my egg. There we go. I'm just going to stand back a bit so you can actually see me. So, yeah. Oh gosh, I hope I'll be able to get hold of some more eggs. I love eggs, I eat them all the time. So, you know, when I'm not in work obviously. I usually have omelettes or poached eggs or scrambled eggs or whatever for my breakfast in the morning. I absolutely love eggs. So, I'm a bit sad that this is my last egg. But, hopefully I'll be able to locate some more soon. Ah, good. Okay, so you can just about see some tiny little bubbles starting in the bottom, so I'm going to turn it down. You want it to be, you don't want the water to be bubbling really crazily because the egg will just go everywhere and it'll be a bit of a nightmare. So the most important thing you need to remember when you're poaching an egg is that you need a spoon and you need to swirl the water. Okay, I'll just move back a bit again. A lot of people will say you need to put vinegar in the water, but I don't like to because I find that if I put vinegar in the water, then the egg tastes like vinegar, and I'm not really a fan of that, so I don't use vinegar. Anyway, so here we are. So I'm going to swirl the water now that I've turned it down. I know that it's boiling temperature because it was boiling, so I'm just going to swirl quite fast, and then really quickly you want to crack your egg right into the middle of the vortex of the water, like that. Don't know if you can see it swirling round. There we are. Put that in my food caddy bin, whatever it is. There we go. And then really, you just have to keep an eye on it. Ooh, my toast. So, while that's cooking, I've got my toast. So I'm going to butter my toast while I'm waiting. And you just need to keep an eye on it really. If you leave it, it'll just get overcooked or whatever. So I'm just watching it. And when the white kind of has a sort of slight yellowish tinge to it normally, obviously not as yellow as the yolk, but when you can't see any more sort of yellowy white, what you want to do is take your slotted spoon like this, so a spoon with holes in it, and you want to lift it out a little bit just to see whether the white has set yet. Anyway, I'm going to butter my toast. Guess I'll do it over here so you can see me. There you go. Oh, I'm excited, I love eggs. Yay. There we go. So I'm just going to check the egg now, so I'm just going to use my slotted spoon and lift it out ever so slightly. Now, oh gosh, this is hard for you to see. I want you to be able to see properly. Hang on. Oh, lots of chins. So, trying to get it. Okay, so you can kind of see that. Can you see it's still really wobbly and really liquidy? So that needs to go back in. So I'm just going to gently lower it back into the water. Put you back up here. There you go. Good. So I'm just going to watch it really. It's what you don't want to do is be like, oh, it's not done yet, and turn it up, because then it'll just go wrong. So you've got to be patient. Oh, I think I've got something in my butter there. I need to get some more butter. Come on, egg. Now, it probably takes maybe like 5 minutes to poach an egg. It depends though, it can take less than that, and I think when the eggs are less fresh it's a bit quicker because they spread out more and then they cook quicker because there's a bigger surface area. There you go. Little maths, numeracy skill in there for you. Just have a little lift of the egg again to see. Let's try and get this surface stuff out of the way so I can actually see it. Okay, so let's have a look. Ah, that's looking pretty good to me. So, don't know if you can. So, can you see it's not as only the yolk is wobbling now and the rest isn't really wobbling. So I know that that's done. So I'm going to turn the hob off, pop it onto my toast, move that back so it doesn't burn anybody. Obviously, if you're doing this at home, make sure you have adult supervision because it's boiling water, you could really hurt yourself. There we are. And now it's for the moment of truth, as it were, to see if it's well poached. So, so what I like in a poached egg is for it to be, let me see if I can get the phone a bit better. If I put that there, is that good? There. So what I like is for the, I'll just move the phone. What I like is for the yolk to be runny, but the white to be hard. Because I don't like runny white, I don't know about you. So let's just cut into it and see. Try and do it from your angle. There we go. Hey, look at that beauty. Nice. Oh, can't wait to eat that. Anyway, so there we are. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my egg now, and I hope that was useful, and now you know how to poach the perfect egg. See you next time. Bye.